and welcome back to the channel. We got a very special video today, a little bit different than usual. I'll still be alone filming in my room. However, I'll be joined by a friend over Zoom and I will be interviewing her. She doesn't know what the interview is for. I've given her very minimal context of what is going on. She's just here to answer some questions. She knows me well enough to put up with my nonsense. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, lovely. Well, first, I would like to say good morning. Thank you for joining in on this interview. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks for having me.
Of course. Can you just start off by telling me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Lauren. I live in America. I have a cat, and he's orange.
Great introduction. That was very lovely. I will now proceed with the interview questions if you're ready.
I'm so ready.
First question I have for you is, what do you look for in an employer?
I look for an employer who is strong and confident in their decisions and fair to their employees.
And what does fairness look like to you?
Canadian socialism.
Wonderful. Thank you. And did you say you live in America?
Yes.
Beautiful. Second question. How do you keep yourself organized?
I don't.
Oh. And is there a reason to this, or?
I mean, I try, but it just doesn't work out.
That's perfectly okay. We don't look for strong organizational skills here. The third question is, at what age did you gain consciousness?
Ooh. Maybe I'm still not even conscious. What if I say like 9? That
Nine.
seems like a socially acceptable answer.
I think so too. Thank you for answering that question. It stumps most of our participants. Now, in a second, I am going to share my screen, and I want you to find the difference between two images.
Okay. You said there's differences between the two images?
That is up for your interpretation.
I mean, I think the colors might be a little different, but
Would you go for composition difference or the vibe difference?
more of a vibe thing.
And would you say these images are more similar or are they more contrasting?
I mean, they're almost the same picture.
Thank you for that. And based on these images, what is the vibe that you are receiving?
I'm suddenly overwhelmed with a really strong urge to go be a good person. Something about it's really speaking to me, actually. It's making me a little emotional.
Really? Would you like to delve into that or would you like to continue on to the next question?
I don't want to waste your time. I think we should continue.
All right, thank you for that. The next question is, are you most productive in a team environment or working individually?
I like to work individually.
Individually? And what time of day would you say you're most productive?
Like the middle of the night.
Middle of the night.
Yeah.
All right. And what time frame would you say that is? Between what hours?
Like after the clock turns to AM, before the sun comes up.
Interesting. I've not met a night owl, so thank you for being the first participant to answer such question.
Yeah, I'm glad I could do that for you.
It's going to be one-word answers for the next part, so you can take your time to think about it, but just say whatever comes to mind. Can you provide me with an adjective?
Fuzzy.
Just to keep the ball rolling, another adjective.
Large.
Changing it up a little bit, a noun.
Cardboard.
Cardboard. Going back to it, another adjective.
Squishy.
Squishy. You know what? I think we need another noun.
Clorox wipe.
Clorox wipe. And because a singular noun wasn't enough, can you provide a plural noun?
Flashlights.
Flashlights, plural. All right. Give me 1 second. So based on your responses to the previous question, I am going to read you a prompt, and I want you to tell me how it makes you feel afterward.
Okay.
Sonic's abode is a very fuzzy place. At first glance, it seems like a large cave, but if you look closer, you'll see it's actually a comfortable cardboard. For once, Sonic has a super cozy beanbag. When he feels like listening to some squishy tunes from the 1980s, Sonic turns on his old school flashlights. How does this make you feel?
I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but it's really invoking the same feeling that I had when I was looking at those images earlier.
Now, do you feel a sense of loss or a sense of direction?
Does it make sense if I say both? Maybe it's like the overwhelming feeling of loss, but I feel like I'm headed somewhere at the end.
Would you say that an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon a greater force?
I think so, yeah. Isn't that like that's one of those celebrity quotes, isn't it?
I believe Tom Brady said it. And then our last question for you is, what do you think makes you unique from other candidates?
Well, I don't know the other candidates, so how am I supposed to answer that? What do you think makes you unique from all the other employers?
I'd like to think that I bring a sense of calmness to the interview environment that puts my participants at ease. If you did not feel that today, I apologize, and I will work forward in the future to create that better atmosphere.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to the interview today.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Okay, now here at this here corporation, we believe in immediate results and immediate answers. I don't personally believe in the 2-week response time to figure out whether you are a suitable candidate. So, I am delighted to let you know that based on your answers, you most match the 2013 release Lebkin's Flower Frog.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew that the images were a sign. I didn't want to say it out loud. I didn't want to jinx it. But this is what I was hoping for.
I'm so glad that you feel fulfilled.
This is the best interview I've ever had.
Thank you for participating, Miss Lorne. I'm sorry, did I butcher your name? Could you please pronounce it for us?
Yeah, it's actually pronounced. It's like the celebrity Tom Brady.
Would it be Brady Tom or Tom Brady Brady? Brady Tom Brady.
Brady Tom Brady.
I understand. Thank you so much for participating today. We will contact you through email for further instructions. If you do not receive an email, maybe check your MySpace account.
Make sure you have the right one. It's Brady Tom_Brady.
Is there little x, big X underscore at either end?
Oh, yes. Little x, big X, Brady Tom_Brady, big X, little x.
All right. I'll make sure management gets that. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
그대를 바라볼 때면 모든 게 멈추죠. 언제부턴지 나도 모르게였죠.